America True.
Greetings, smart and attractive people of the internet. In this video, we're taking a look at Screen Test, released in 2004. This is a DVD board game all about films from the media company MGM, who you may recall filed for bankruptcy back in 2010. I think this game is largely to blame for that, because it's one of the absolute worst DVD games I have ever played. The basic premise is very similar to the Seen It series, by which I mean it's a rip-off, but also way worse. So you and up to 3 other players, more if played with teams, put your token on the board, with the aim being to be the first to get to the end of the track. There is a die which has the numbers 1 to 3 on it, which corresponds to the difficulty of the question, or at least that's what the game tells us, and if you get the question correct, you also move forward the same number of spaces indicated on the die. The category of question you're asked depends on the space your piece is on at the time. There are 8 categories, though a few feel very similar to each other. One category example is Starstruck, where an actor has been removed from a movie still and you have to identify them. Another is Script Test, where you have to finish a famous line from a movie. Well, they tell us it's a famous line, but, well, I'm getting ahead of myself a bit here. Alright, so why does this game suck? For starters, the selection of movies is pretty bad. There are some classics, like RoboCop and Legally Blonde, but it also features lots of questions about movies people have completely forgotten about, like the Michael Keaton film Mr. Mum. Not even Michael Keaton remembers Mr. Mum, and there were multiple questions and clips from it too. Even my movie buff friend didn't recognise many of these films, and the often rubbish questions don't help either. Take the Script Test questions for example. As I said, you're supposed to finish a famous line, but 90% of the time it's a completely forgettable, unremarkable piece of dialogue, so it's really just guessing what the actor is gonna say next. It also starts repeating questions way too quick. We got the same Mr. Mum question 3 times in a single game. 3 times. There clearly isn't enough material in here. It also drags on for way too long. Part of this is because of questions no one knows the answer to, so people end up stuck on the same spot forever, but also because the dice only goes from 1 to 3, so people end up crawling along the board very slowly. Oh, and it also kept showing clips of racist movies, like when Laurence Olivier was decked out in brownface. On the plus side, the game is all narrated by the Mythbusters guy, but in conclusion, do not buy or play this game.